Aloha and welcome to Livin, Hawaii. I'm your host, Crystal, and today we're at whiteHOT, Hawaii, featuring bridal and evening wear and even local designers. Let's go check it out. I'm here with store owner Daisy from whiteHOT, Hawaii. How are you doing, Daisy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm so excited to be here. I love all your gowns, and you have such a huge selection. Kind of tell me about how whiteHOT got started.
So when I was a little girl, I actually always wanted to open up a women's boutique. When I was a child, my parents actually owned a women's boutique as well. And then growing up, I loved fashion, and I went on to actually take fashion at Manoa. And I was already kind of working in the bridal industry at that time. So after I had my son, I kind of stayed home with him for about a year just to kind of, raise my firstborn or whatnot. And then when it was time to kind of be an adult again and have some, normal adult interactions, I was asking my fiance, like, well, what should I do? Like, should I work at another store? Like, where do I go from here? And he was like, well, why don't you just open up your own store? Like, you've always wanted to do it. This is your dream, and of course I was worried and, a little anxious about it, but he really convinced me to kind of just go for it and take a leap of faith. And basically that was a year and a half ago, and here we are now.
And after a year and a half, it's been so successful. You've had so many designers come through. Tell me about the unique designers.
Yes, so we do actually feature national brands, but we also really set out to open this store to highlight a lot of fashion designers here in Hawaii. So right when we opened, or a couple of months after we opened, I reached out to Kini Zamora, who of course is famous for Project Runway and All Stars, and he's an amazing guy. Like literally after I had emailed him, I was at his house like 3 days later. He had like 9 sketches for me. He had one dress like completely done. So he made it really easy for the transition to happen, and he was already super excited. So after we launched Kini's line, we also found Koa Johnson, who's an up-and-coming Maui fashion designer from a mutual friend of ours, and we kind of kept going after there. So now we have Ari South. We actually have a new local designer that's going to open up his collection too in a couple of months as well. So we really want to show people that they don't have to go elsewhere to find an amazing gown, that they could really just shop locally and buy locally and help showcase all of our amazing talent that we have here. So.
And I think what's amazing, on top of that, is that people can come here and get a custom design gown. Is that correct?
Yes, that's completely true. So we do, that's actually my favorite thing that we do here is we do offer custom work. So if a woman comes in here and she's like, oh, I need a gown for my pageant, for my wedding, for, my debut, anything else, basically, we make it happen. So if she has this, dream design that she wants, or even if she doesn't know what she wants and she's just kind of like, I love Kini, I love Ko, I love Ari, like, can they make something for me? We can make it happen. So she would sit here with the designer. The designer would basically create a custom sketch for her right in front of her, and then they would decide on fabric and everything too, and then they work closely together until the dress is completed. So you go from sketch to the final product in a couple of months, and you have a one-of-a-kind
sketch to your dream dress that every girl dreams about. That's incredible. And I think that goes so well with your saying that bridal doesn't have to be boring, or evening wear, or any of it has to be boring. It's so exciting, and especially to get a custom gown that you can think in your head and someone can make it for you. And we were talking earlier, but tell me a little bit about your future plans and what you plan to do maybe in the community.
Absolutely. So we definitely wanted to do something where we could incorporate or give back to a lot of fashion students here in Hawaii. So, well, not only fashion students, but, this is our store. So, so basically we wanted to do kind of like a yearly contest where maybe we can open it up to fashion students to design a dress, and then whoever would win that contest, we would manufacture the dress for them. So it's basically having them create their design and then having it come to fruition here in the store. But also things just like doing community events like pageants and things where we can give back to our own community that helped us create this amazing store and is helping to keep it thriving. We definitely want to keep giving back to them as well too. So
Well, congratulations on all your success in just a year and a half. I'm blown away. But the models are about to arrive, so before they come, would you mind picking some outfits out for me?
Absolutely. Let's
so
do it.
All right, Daisy, so maybe you can pick out 3 outfits for me that really embody whiteHOT Hawaii.
Absolutely. I already have ideas. Okay. It's by Cristiano Lucci, so they're actually a
gorgeous.
Houston-based bridal manufacturer, so I think it'll look great on you. We'll start with that first. And then we'll kind of go more into like an evening look that's a little more sophisticated. And then next, we can't not do one of our own local designers, so I thought we would try on one of Keeney's couture looks too for you. So I think we'll go with the black one.
Yes, let's do it.
I'm right outside if you need any help.
Thank you.
We're ready, yes!
So come up on the platform.
This is gorgeous.
It looks perfect on you.
Daisy, I want to get married again.
I know, right?
Is there such thing as a
You can have a 2-year vow renewal.
Yeah.
It's okay.
The sleeves are just...
So this off-the-shoulder lace sleeves are very in right now in bridal fashion. So, and then even the nude underlay underneath the lace, so it really makes the lace pop.
Yeah, no one goes for the white dress anymore, right?
Not as much, honestly,
Yeah.
especially because most brides in Hawaii tend to get married outdoors. It just looks softer and more natural, and just kind of, it really blends with the scenery, you know, when it's ivory or nude versus like the bright white. So,
Are you ready for the second look?
yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, the material, and it's so comfortable.
It has a bit of stretch in it, so that's why it feels really good.
You know, Daisy, as every woman, they're always worried about, the panty line showing and, covering up. And I think, the ruching here just kind of covers everything, and it just
Absolutely.
flatters
Yeah.
the entire body. So I feel so comfortable. I feel like I don't have to suck in.
Yeah.
And then
And the
this is
slit.
just such an elegant slit.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely. So this is by one of our national brands too. This is Fabiana. So they're our most popular prom collection. Yeah, but this would be great for a great evening out, a benefit that you would go to. Just a very classy, timeless, sophisticated dress with a really
classy.
on-trend color too. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness, you need this in your life, Crystal.
Right, I'm gonna try my third.
Here's Keeney.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Isn't it amazing?
Wait, look, there's no zipper.
I know.
And you just slip it on. And it's so form-fitting and flattering again.
It's comfortable too, huh?
I feel like I need like a map.
Yeah.
I don't know, this is gorgeous. It's definitely a statement dress.
Definitely Keeney, that's for sure. Yep. And I love the print on you with the nude underlay too.
Yeah.
You gotta do nude underlays for some reason.
Yeah, that's me. And it's kind of like a nice tribal
Yes.
Hawaiian print.
Absolutely.
Kind of bring us back to his roots. But
Nice
I feel
lounge
fabulous. I feel comfortable.
Yeah. It has his signature horsehair hem too, so that's why it's all stiff in the skirt, but it makes it just basically look like you're floating on the cloud when you're walking.
Nice.
So gorgeous.
Wow, isn't everything just gorgeous in here? But don't go away, because the models are about to arrive to pick out their own selections, and you don't want to miss that.
Ready, ladies?
So ready. I'm so excited.
Okay, so I'm gonna give actually each of you a bridal gown first.
Hi, my name is Tara. I noticed the way that they hold themselves, but more so their walk. Whenever I don't have my glasses or contacts on, I can always tell a person apart from the rest by their walk and the way that they kind of just hold themselves in a group. I just took one yesterday to get my Harry Potter house of Hogwarts, so I am a Gryffindor. I was so happy, because that was what I was hoping and praying for more than anything. So yeah, I hope that I represent the gold and maroon very well.
So here, we can actually go over that way. Is that okay?
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
let's do it.
Allison. I notice their smile. If they have a really great smile and they walk by and smile at me, I'm immediately Intrigued? Yes, I took one in college, and what I remember is an extreme extrovert. So I'm very outgoing, people person, talk to everybody, and then I follow my intuition. So if I have a hunch for something that it's right or what I should go for, then yeah, I go for that.
Hey, ooh, color of my prom dress.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's go. Now let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put you guys first into fun.
Kealani. Well, I noticed their eyes, but more so their facial expressions and personality, because I feel that people don't always get to say what they're actually feeling when you meet them for the first time. And by reading their facial expressions, you can really get a feeling of what it is they mean. No, I have not taken a personality test, but I would love to after hearing the great results from these wonderful ladies.
I thought we would do this kind of fun striped one for you.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Lots of ruffles.
And then Haley's gonna get a big old princess one.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
I like that very much.
My name is Haley. The first thing I notice about people is their eyes. My eyes change color all the time, so I like to see what color people's are and whether or not they change. And you can tell a lot about a person and how comfortable you can be through the way that they look at you and the way that they make eye contact with you. So I just like to gauge how comfortable I can be with somebody by the way that they look at me. Yes, I have. It was a little while ago, and I think it said that I was very extroverted and super musical, which sounds about right. If you know me at all, I'm always singing, and I relate a lot through music and to a lot of life through music. So, yeah.
And then Haley, I think we'll go for purple for you. So actually, this is Giovanni too.
Wow.
You're just gonna be a princess today. How about that?
That sounds
Okay.
it's time for our lunch break. So we're gonna head across the street to Kaimuki Superette, so don't go away. We're here at Kaimuki Superette and we just finished ordering, so I'm so excited. But before we get our food, I want to hear what you girls think about whiteHOT.
Going to whiteHOT is always so much fun. Daisy knows exactly what her girls want before they do even. I'll go in if I need a dress for an event, for a gala. I mean, she just knows exactly what'll look good on you, and you feel like home whenever you walk in those doors.
Yes, along with what Tara was saying, Daisy knows her girls so well. She knows her dresses even better. And it's always a pleasure to go in there because I always walk out with the dress. And she's just so great. And I would definitely recommend it for any girl looking for a gown for any event.
Yeah, definitely, Kaylani. She definitely is super personal, and she goes in and she makes sure that you feel at home. She knows your body better than you do, believe it or not, and she picks a gown that will just bring out and accentuate all of the things about you that you didn't even know you had. So.
It was my first time visiting whiteHOT, and immediately as I walked through the door, it just took my breath away. All the dresses, they're just gorgeous. Any special occasion dress can be found there. The bridal gowns especially were like, whew, took my breath away. I wanted to get into all of them. It was an awesome experience, and Daisy is a really, really great host.
I have to agree with you girls. I think Daisy is fantastic. She makes you feel so comfortable, and of course she picks out everything that just looks flattering on you. I felt very sexy in some and, fabulous in others. I had to pose like this for one. But, of course we love Daisy, but I love the fact that she always features local. She always brings back to local designers, and she wants to give back in the future, and she has just that passion for fashion. So kudos to you, Daisy. Don't go away. We're gonna get our food, so stick with us. I'm here with Amy, one of the main worker bees here at Kaimuki Superette. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I just finished eating a pretty good assortment of food. So I have to ask you, how did Kaimuki Superette get its start?
Well, we are a sister restaurant to Town Restaurant, Mud Hen Water, and Mahina and Sons. So our concept is definitely local first, organic when possible. We're kind of more a grab and go as opposed to our sit-down restaurants.
But I think you get that same quality, definitely.
Definitely, you get the quality. There's no lack of quality there. We do have a more of a movement of crowd,
So tell me what makes Kaimuki Superette so unique.
What makes us unique? Well, most everything is made in-house. So we do make our focaccia in-house. We make our lovely porchetta in-house that is supported by Shinsato Farm. And then it's such a long process, but you've had it and it's very, very good.
Oh my God,
yes.
So crispy.
Yes, the skin does it. The skin does it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then tell me a little bit about maybe your favorite dishes. Definitely the porchetta. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe what are your other favorite dishes?
If I can't decide if we've already sold out in the porchetta, I'll get the Shinsato sausage. That's our house-made summer sausage.
Yeah.
That's also from Shinsato.
I definitely had the ahi, and then the antipasta sampler was amazing. Every single one was so well thought out. Do you help prep?
I do help prep that. We do have 4 antipasti that we have every day. Our watermelon, our quinoa, our roasted roots, and our tomato salad. And then the other 4 kind of get rotated as far as what's seasonal, what the farms bring us. We definitely want to bring out and support the farmers and then showcase their veggies. as best as we can. And I guess we're doing a good job. So.
Oh, yes. And and I love that. I see more and more that restaurants are supporting local farmers and, using local farmers as much as they can before outsourcing, and which I love. So thank you so much for having us. Thank you for feeding me.
Oh, I'm glad you're full. So
and I'll definitely come back next time.
Good. Come every day.
Thank you. So we just got finished eating and we are stuffed, but I'd love to hear what you girls thought about what you ate.
So what I had was the grilled lemonade as well as the antipasti sampler, and I loved it so much. We ended up sharing a lot of our food, but I was always reaching across the table to try some of the mango poke and the quinoa, so I had a great meal.
Well, I had the porchetta, and it was just so tasty. It was so fresh. The bread was so soft, yet so crispy on the outside, and the crunch when you bit into it was just so great with the right amount of pepper. It was wonderful.
So I had the grilled ahi avocado sandwich, and you can tell that the ingredients were super fresh, and there was a salad here too that you can definitely see that these ingredients are straight from the farm. It's super fresh, super organic, so it's great.
I had the ahi, bacon, and Swiss melt. Right off the bat, it was kind of like a grilled cheese. The bread was delicious. As soon as you crunched into it, it was hard on the outside, but squishy bread on the inside. And then the cheese, not too much, not too little. It was amazing, fantastic. So I loved it. I would definitely order it again.
Well, I had a bite of everything that you guys had today, and it was really amazing. And what I love about it, it's all local foods, all local farmers, which makes it fantastic. But I had the he roll, which is you have the taco poke inside the roll, and it was a great breading. I think it was kind of like a garlicky, buttery bread that kind of finished it off really nicely. So definitely recommend the he roll. But stick with us because we're going to head back to whiteHOT Hawaii and check out the results of our photo shoot.
And now it's time for Valerie Joseph's Style Tip of the Week. Hi, I'm Valerie Joseph, sharing style tips that work for you. Now, there are many different dress codes that exist, but one of the trickiest is the semi-formal. It's a notch below black tie optional, but above cocktail attire. So choose a dress that is just at or above the knee with a polished and sleek look with just a little bit of jazz. Just be sure the hem finishes no shorter than 2 inches above the knee. Until next time, I'm Valerie Joseph, bringing you style tips to keep you fabulous, beautiful, and confident in your own skin.
We had such a great time today shopping at whiteHOT Hawaii and eating at the Kaimuki Superette. Don't forget to follow us on social media. I'm your host, Crystal, and we'll see you next time on Livin Hawaii.